She was Hollywood's golden girl, a child star with limitless charm, stunning talent, and a future brighter than most could ever dream of. But behind the flashing lights and red carpets was a girl screaming for help. This is the tragic rise and fall of Lindsay Lohan, a story of fame, failure, and the relentless cost of childhood stardom. In the early 2000s, Lindsay Lohan wasn't just a name, she was a phenomenon. Millions grew up watching her, adoring her, idolizing her. But what happens when fame arrives too early, and what's left when the world stops clapping? Lindsay D. Lohan was born on July 2, 1986 in New York. From the tender age of 3, she stepped into the spotlight, modeling for Ford models and appearing in over 60 commercials. By the time most kids were in elementary school, Lindsay had already worked with Calvin Klein and Pizza Hut. But it wasn't until 1998, when she starred in Disney's The Parent Trap, that the world truly saw her shine. Her performance was magnetic, sharp, witty, full of heart. Hollywood had found its new darling. As the 2000s arrived, Lindsay became unstoppable. Freaky Friday, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and the now iconic Mean Girls, one hit after another. She wasn't just acting, she was dominating an entire generation's imagination. But behind the makeup, the designer gowns and magazine covers, was a teenager under immense pressure. Lindsay wasn't growing up, she was being consumed. The industry wanted more of her, and she gave all she had. Her family life didn't help. Her father, Michael Lohan, was constantly in legal trouble. Allegations, arrests, media scandals. Lindsay's personal pain was always public. She was barely 18 when the headlines began to change tone. No longer the sweet child star, but a wild party girl. Paparazzi swarmed her every move. Her nights at clubs made more news than her performances. Then came the arrests, DUIs, drug possession, probation violations. Between 2007 and 2013, Lindsay Lohan was in and out of court, rehab, and jail. Each mugshot was splashed across the internet, mocking the girl who once made the world smile. Producers stopped hiring her, projects were canceled, insurers refused to cover her. Hollywood, the very machine that built her, had turned its back. Lindsay's health deteriorated, her voice changed, her appearance became frail. But the media didn't stop, they only zoomed in closer. She wasn't a person anymore, she was a headline. But Lindsay didn't give up. Between 2014 and 2020, she quietly tried to rebuild. She moved to Europe, opened nightclubs in Greece, and distanced herself from the Hollywood madness. In 2022, she made a soft comeback, starring in Netflix's Falling for Christmas. Critics were surprised, viewers were emotional. The world had missed her, and maybe, just maybe, she missed herself too. Today, Lindsay is married, focused on her personal healing and preparing for more acting roles. Her Instagram is calm, her smile finally seems real. Lindsay Lohan's story isn't just about fame, it's about what happens when a child is handed the world and expected to carry it. It's about the cost of beauty, talent, and being everyone's favorite at the expense of being yourself. She was broken, mocked, and forgotten, but she's still here, and maybe that's the greatest comeback of all. Because in Hollywood, staying alive is the hardest role of all.